So here's a great video I thought I would do a response to. It's one by V, where he shreds the new Lord of the Rings clip making the rounds of some chick jumping in. It looks horribly bad. The head shuffle at the end, just why? But he makes a point about the woke when they reimagine something or buy a franchise to pervert it, rather. They can't add anything to the world. It's just the perversion. So when they try and replicate it, they but use the ingredients of what was popular, but they don't understand what's their place in the world. So when they try and make something, it's just made by committee to see what sells. It's kind of the private property argument of no one cares for something like their own. And so these people don't make anything, they just pervert what was there. They don't care for the creation, which is not a surprise. These people are all deconstructionists, and evil can only destroy. And he mentions the current thing, and the current thing is girl bars. And one thing I find really interesting about the left is the only expression of power in the leftist mind, at least on the screen anyway, is through traditionally male forms, as if femininity is not powerful, only masculinity can project power. A girl boss is nothing but penis envy anyway, let's not kid ourselves. And we know this because you will notice what constitutes toxic masculinity, so to speak, when done by a vagina owner, is called female empowerment, which is rather funny coming from the people who whine all damn day about the patriarchy now, isn't it? I'm kind of annoyed people don't go, you have penis envy, just stop it, it's ridiculous. But here's my reasoning for why I think their art, if it can even be called that, is so soulless. Look at the previous regimes of the 20th century that used art as a form of propaganda, so the Soviets and the Nazis. Their movements were opposition to perceived powerful entities. You had the Russians who were against the Tsar, against the aristocracy, and a movement united by the workers. In Germany, it was the humiliation of the Treaty of Versailles, and the Weimar Republic was seen by some as the manifestation of that humiliation, a blight on the great German people who see themselves as a powerful nation. So you have this troubled time and circumstance where there is something stirring in the hearts of men. And this is a fruitful time where people can be moved by great art and literature, art that can move the soul. The Soviet national anthem is powerful, or pictures of the Soviet worker, or the Nazi soldier, or the Third Reich's architecture. Like, their buildings are imposing, they make a bold statement of something that will last. And this is what the woke art lacks. It lacks a tangible villain or a moment in time that really resonates with the genuinely felt trouble in the population. Our 21st century nations are wealthy. Well, their woke stories are all about themselves, first world problems masked through whiny self-indulgence, issues that are of concern only to the prosperous and the financially well-off, only in their infantile little bubble. It doesn't speak to the truly destitute of society. This is why it can't move people, because the problem isn't real. And the one thing all of their crappy art lacks? Men. Men build. Men forge. The fires of industry move through the hands of men. Man and machine. A society made up of the feminine is weak. A society forged with respect to masculine men is strong. There is unity and function in a society led by men. A society that demonizes its men has no unity. Their piss-poor attempt at art is negative and divisive. It paints no picture of positivity, whereas the previous regimes could paint a picture of a better world, of a nation restored of its pride. Bottom line, they have no message. And that is all for today. I will see you all next time.